protection, that's for sure. The Steelers on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and 19. Back to throw. Pickett. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. And a really unbelievable play there on 4th and long.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Pickett. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. Down to the 40-yard line. That's where the return stops. After the completion, we're going to get timeout. The injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at the 40. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Cameron Hayward getting upfield to make the stop.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. The Packers on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Throwing now is Rodgers. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on to punt for Green Bay. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And that interception that ended their previous drive likely also ended any shot they had at victory.
Yeah, long road back from here, no doubt about that one. But let's face it, if you're going to go out there and compete, you want to try and end on a strong note, don't you?
Absolutely. It won't end in a victory like you said, but they can maybe take something positive out of this one. And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good gain. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Pickett, and that is incomplete here. The offense on 3rd down tonight, not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. Pickett. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Kenny Clark able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up 4th down. Boy, Charles, that time he took a bad situation and made it worse.
Yeah, you're almost putting together a nice little song there, aren't you? Because it's something you'll see from young quarterbacks. They have that tendency to retreat backwards instead of stepping up in the pocket.
The Steelers send out their punter now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Ross on the return. So a change of possession here on the punt. The Packers offense set to go. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And they see right through that defensively, as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
2nd down, another shot for Jones. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35. The Packers on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 11. Now Rodgers. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. So that one will be accepted. Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. Pittsburgh offense making their way back out. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. On 1st down, Pickett. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Looking to throw, Pickett. And here's Freiermuth again. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through. Their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't.
Of life and what's been a dormant offense in this. That's complete to his tight end Freiermuth. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to have great field position as this is returned just shy of midfield. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll go again to Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
Partner, one thing I was lousy at growing up, track and field. I could never anticipate the start before a race, but how about that backer? He figured it out, jumped the count, and turned it into a really nice play for his defense.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on third down. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to fourth down. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And it was their defense that really